Hey, speaking of the weather, let's talk to Cedric about that. These letter carriers going to have to be careful out there. Hopefully they're wearing their boots.
Yes. And, because some of the, in this area are on foot, when they go through and deliver these packages and things. And the weather's starting to change, Brian. And you can see some video here earlier today. This is from downtown Salt Lake City. And, of course, you can see the weather changing there. We had snow coming down, a nice little coating all across downtown and many valley areas this morning. And this, of course, from Salt Lake City here from our very own Drew, who's the director here. We'd like to thank her for that video. This is another shot, video from Jamie Richards in Ogden. And you can see we pan up into the street lights there. Yeah, that snow is coming down at a pretty good rate, especially up towards the Ogden area there. You can see covering the roads even there, and along with the sidewalks and the grass. So some decent amounts. We had ranges from anywhere from about a ½ an inch here in Salt Lake City all the way up to about a foot of snow in Alta today. So some great fresh powder up that way as well. Now here's a view from Jamie from this evening of the moonrise coming up there, the waxing gibbous moon there taking place over the mountains with that fresh coat of snow out there. We love to see that, of course. And high pressure giving us a little bit of a break now. Our storm system from this morning is making its way off towards the midsection of the country. It's going to turn into an ice storm for places like Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois. But for us, we're going to have high pressure and a break from the wintry weather tonight. But here comes that next storm system, and notice, it's got a little more juice with it as it rolls into the area over the next 12 to 24 hours. Let's time it all out for you here as this plays out. Going into your Saturday morning, I think we start off quiet, mainly dry here across the Beehive State. But by the time we get towards late morning to about lunchtime, we'll see our first little wave of moisture moving through. This will be with the warm front, and as it makes its way on through, it'll likely bring warm enough air to where we're looking at some valley rain and mountain snow showers moving through. Then we'll get a little bit of a break. So I think late afternoon into the early evening hours, we get a break. And then the main part of the storm system moves our way. That will bring us some valley rain, some heavy mountain snow. And then on the backside of that, as colder air works its way in, those snow levels will drop between Saturday night and Sunday morning. And I think we'll all be waking up to some snow showers by Sunday morning before high pressure builds in and dries us out late Sunday into Monday. And wouldn't you know it, another system knocking on the door off towards the west. So let's talk about this system for the weekend. Again, this is going to be similar in nature to the first system that we saw today for the valleys, where I'm thinking a dusting up to an inch in most places. A few little valley locations up towards the north may get closer to 2 inches, but that's going to be about it. Now, as you get into elevation, the Wasatch back, you can see a couple of inches. You get up towards the northern mountains of the Wasatch Mountains, the Uintas, over towards those places, you can see 6 to 12 inches of snow and 12 inches to 18 inches as you get up towards the Bear River Range there, so a little heavier amounts up towards the north. So this is a progressive pattern. We're clearing out here tonight into tomorrow morning, but here comes that next storm system Saturday night into Sunday. We'll get another break on Monday before another quick-moving system moves by on Tuesday. Most of these only affecting northern Utah, as the storm track is going to stay primarily to the north. And then as we get towards the latter half of next week, we get a big western ridge developing again. And that means we're going to clear out at least with the precipitation. But as that ridge builds up all the way to Canada, it's going to set up that inversion layer again. And I think we may be talking about some haze and some bad air quality again by the end of next week. But between now and then, we've got some wintry weather on the way. Here's that third system I was talking about coming in Monday night into Tuesday across the northern half of the state. And that one could bring us some snow showers with some light accumulations as well before that ridge of high pressure builds in. So in St. George, we've got a slight chance of precipitation for your Saturday afternoon. But otherwise, we're looking at mainly dry conditions, highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s. And then as you look towards the Wasatch Front, we're not talking about too much in the way of horrible weather out there. We're going to be looking at, again, though, that chance of rain and snow, especially Saturday afternoon, then Saturday night into Sunday morning. And then we'll get a break. And then Monday night into Tuesday, another system. But after that, we start to dry things out for the middle and latter half of the week.
Okay, smooth sailing after that.
Yeah. At least up until that. There could be a storm right before Christmas, so we're going to watch that closely. But we'll take it one at a time. Right?
One at a time.
Yeah.
I've been dreaming of a white Christmas.
Oh.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.